Peace, peace, family. How y'all doing? Shalom, shalom. Y'all climb on in. Let me know if y'all can hear me well. Y'all climb on in. I got an important message for those who are on a path to healing, for those who have chose to take healing in their own hands, for those who have chose to not take the pharmaceuticals and not take the allopathic way of healing. I got a message for y'all. Got a message. Y'all climb on in. Let's rap. Let's talk. Let's chop it up a little taste. Vilma, shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom, Cherry, shalom, Kimberly S, shalom, shalom, Nikki Finger, shalom. Y'all climb in. I really need to rap with y'all. You know, I've been getting a whole lot of phone calls and a whole lot of consultation messaging for people that are already on herbal compounds and for people that's on their healing journey. Y'all must stay encouraged, family. You know, like, you have to remember the reason why you came to choose the healthy lifestyle, the reason why you came to me in the first place. Because you tried everything else. You tried the allopathic way. You tried the pharmaceutical way, and that didn't work. So y'all have to stay encouraged. And for people that is suffering from so-called cancer, and that's what I really want to talk about today. People that suffering from that, know that the healing is not going to be overnight. I know that y'all have a lot of testimonies that I got on here where we healed people, completely healed them within 30 days, completely healed them within 60 days, in months. Sometimes might not be your mission. Sometimes that might not be for you. We have to understand that we have been in subjection to this European culture and European construct for so long now. So if you've been eating the European westernized American diet for 30, 40 years, and then it done agglomerated so much that it created tumors or created what they call cancer, which is BS anyway. It's going to take it's not going to take a long time, but it's going to take a lot of energy to reverse that. So y'all have to be encouraged, remember and lead, and start going down into that very place where y'all was at when y'all chose to go the natural pathway, when y'all chose to say F the lies. I'm done with the pharmaceutical companies. I'm done with this lying ass government. Y'all need to have that same strength and that same energy and mindset when y'all healing. I know it hurts sometimes. I know you hungry because you switched to your original diet and you're done with the stimulants. I know your stomach is in pain. I know you want to eat. I know you're afraid because they have put this fear and these word sorceries on you. But I'm here to tell you, and these things are proven, y'all, cancer have never killed anybody. So-called cancer, which is their word. We're going to use their word for y'all can identify with them. Cancer have never killed anybody. The treatment, the allopathic burning acidosis treatment that they're treating this so-called disease is what's killing us. All right, so a lot of our people are running around here scared like a chicken with their head cut off, and they be healing, and in the middle of their healing they'll get scared because a healing symptom or a healing detox crisis will come upon them, and then they'll go back to the very people that was killing them in the first place, and then they die. And then they die when they was already on their path to healing. Okay, so the message for y'all is that very reason that you chose to come to a all natural path, and you chose to stick with Yahweh fruits and vegetables and herbs, whatever reason and whatever spirit that was on you, whatever energy that was on you when you chose to do that, you need to have that same energy when you're going through your healing crisis, when you want to go eat some sugar, when you want to go eat some meat, when your stomach is touching the back of your spinal cord and you super hungry because you on an all fruit diet. You can't heal cancer. I ain't gonna say cure, that's their word. You can't heal cancer and still eat what you want to eat. You can't. It's physically impossible, y'all. It's physically impossible because we have to remove the proteins out of your body. All right. So what is cancer? I talk about this a lot, but maybe I need to restate this for y'all can truly know what it is and how to truly heal yourselves. All I'm doing is providing the herbs that Yahweh have grown, and I'm putting them in certain compounds, and I'm giving them to y'all. And once y'all follow that protocol, I don't care what it is, it can be reversed and it can alleviate from your body. You can be completely healed. We have too many testimonies proving this time and time and time and time and time again. So what is cancer? All cancer is, y'all, is every disease. What they call cancer is every single disease. It's when the cells start to break down from systemic acids, from acidosis, and the cells their behavior start to change and mutate, and the cell potentially starts to die. That's what they call cancer. It's when the cells go to a point of no return. All right. Now, what is so bad about that? Your body do that when you have a common cold. Your body does that when you have the flu. Your body does that with any type of inflammation. So that's why in 1960 to 1980, well, to 1981, any disease at that point was already labeled cancer. Y'all can look this stuff up. Henry Kissinger and them, Robert Gallo, all these people had already called these things cancerous. Any disease you had was called cancer, except for flu and a cold. Anything else that was upon your body and they seen your cells mutating and they seen your cells had a abnormal behavior, they label with cancer. Why is that? Because all so-called diseases leads to cancer. All of them. Because all cancer is when the cell starts to die and mutate. That's it. That's it. Now, how are we getting cancer? We getting cancer by the things that we're eating. We're eating unnatural chemistry, y'all. All right. So if you eat an unnatural chemistry, your body is going to have a blowback from that. Your body have all these trillions of cells in them, and they have to eat, and they have to leave themselves. They have to urine. They have to pee just like you. They have to rest just like you. Just the same way you eat something, and then you go through the metabolic process and the digestive system of breaking it down. Your cells have to do the same thing. Just like you have to put good fuel in your car for your car can get around, keep the oil change, and keep the maintenance on your car. You have to do the same thing with this vehicle. This is a vehicle that you're through. Whipping you down this is your nervous system. So you have to maintain this vehicle, what we call the body. All right. The moment that you stop doing that is the moment that disease is going to set in. All right. Now just imagine 150 cells, all of them got to eat. All of them need to drink. All of them need to rest. Okay. And then you starting feeding the things, forming foreign chemistry that's going to upset and going to stimulate the mucosa membrane. Well, as soon as the mucosa membrane stimulate, that's a big old lipid. It's going to rush in. So now your mucosa response is called your immune response. All right. Now, these things start backing up lymphatically because you're not breaking it down. So anytime a cell eats, a cell have to poop and relieve itself. Well, if the lymphatic system is not moving to come pick up the toxic waste that's sitting on top of the cells, it'll eventually corrode and rust the cell. This is what you call cellular erosion. All right. Now, these glucoses that's left on the cell will break the cell down. And it's called uncontrollable cellular mitosis. It's when the cell starts to behave and divide and reproduce itself, not according to the gene and the DNA blueprint that was already put there before to keep these cells replicating in a 100% healthy way. This is what they call cancer. That's not killing you. Your body is going to do that when you're not feeling good anyway. What happens is you have something called the giant lymphatic system, which is the big elephant in the room that don't nobody want to talk about. And this lymphatic system is 4 times bigger than your blood, your circulatory system. It's 4 times bigger. Remember, the blood feeds the body the nutrients. Okay? The nervous moves to communicate with the other cells in your body, and the lymphatic system cleanses the body. That is your sewage system. Just like your digestive system, the lymphatic system is your sewage system. You want to heal yourself, get your lymph moving. It's all you have to do. Our number one goal and our key focus in healing anybody is kidney filtration, because the skin and the kidneys is the only 3 organs on the body that can filter lymphatic waste, y'all. All right, now, if you have kidney problems, if you have any type of sickness or diseases or been to any doctor and they have labeled these things on you, you automatically have a kidney issue, y'all. You automatically have a kidney issue. So what y'all need to start doing is, while y'all on my healing protocols or on anybody else's protocol, number one focus will be kidney filtration. Kidney filtration, because that's the only thing that's going to bring all these acids up out of your body. All right, because that's what the kidneys and the skin is made for. It's made for metabolic elimination, cellular waste elimination. All right, macro. When we get into macro elimination, that's what your colon and your anus is for. We said power eliminating on a metabolic cellular level. That's through your kidneys, and that is through what? Your skin. All right, so I want to do this for y'all, for everybody that's on my herbs. If you're on my herbs, quit getting scared and running out back to the people that the reason why you came to me in the first place. Whenever you feel in a healing crisis, go look at the healing crisis sheet. It's on my website. Most of the things that you're going through is already listed there. This is not nothing new. This is not something that you didn't expect. You already read the sheet. We already talked about it. All right, you have to quit psyching yourself out and quit being under the sorcery of this European construct and these European teachers that we've been raised up under. All right, there's no such thing as cancer. That is a damn word. That's all it is. That's all it is. Now, if you get into the symptoms of cancer, we can talk about that because that's what we heal. That's what we reverse. And all that is mutating cells that are dying off and reproducing mutation again. That's all it is due to systemic acidosis, y'all. A mucus response. If I can clean the body from the mucus and I can clean the acids out of the body, guess what? You start to live and you start to feel better. Well, the only way you can do this is, first off, you have to change your diet. There can't be any healing without a diet change, y'all, period. You have to change your diet. You're in a cationic environment where your environment is full of acids. Everything is burning. That's why it feels like the thing is eating you alive, and you have to be on all these painkillers, and you have to do this weed, marijuana, because the body is literally being ate alive. That's what you feeling the pain from, because you're inflamed. You're on fire. That's what acid does, is burn. It's at a 3.3 pH, potential hydrogen, going all the way down to -1. That's hot. That's enough to burn a hole through the concrete. Well, how do you cool that down? You have to bring in cooling agent, magnetic agents, or called electrons, or we call electrolytes. And this is what we call alkaline food. The first thing you must do is turn to an alkaline diet. And I'm not talking about a cooked alkaline diet. We're not talking about the flu here. We're not talking about common eczema here. We're talking about so-called cancer. These are when the cells have came to a point of no return, and you can literally start mutating your whole entire body from this. This will break down your body on a metabolic level and causes potential death to the whole structure, the whole cellular structure. So we ain't finna play around, and we not finna ease you into no diet. We're going to throw you straight on fruits, because fruits are the cooling agents. They got the flavonoids. They got the curcumins, the tannins, everything you need to start cooling down your body. Now, when you're cooling down your body is hydrating because you're giving the body electrolytes. Well, guess what acids does? Acids are at a 3.3. As soon as you start eating acidic food and then you're breaking down this acidic food, once it's reached the cells, it starts sucking the electrolytes out of it. The moment that the electrolytes get sucked up out of your cells, then you start breaking down your hemoglobin, you start breaking down your iron, you start breaking down your calcium. And then once the cell is alleviated of all the trace minerals that it needs to keep it electrical, that's when cellular death set in. So what we're going to do is we're going to automatically change your diet. That's first. First thing first, change your diet, family. Okay? And I'm talking to those who are out here wanting to heal people. The people who have these so-called diseases that's ready to be healed. You can't be saying you're healing anybody and letting them eat whatever they want to eat. No, if they have the systemic acidosis problem, they need nothing but fruit, not even vegetables, because vegetables will slow down your healing. Guess what? When somebody's healing too fast and these tumors are shrinking too fast and ready to bust and bleed, we have to slow them down and throw them on some vegetables. Look, eat a salad, because what that's going to do, the cellulose from these vegetables slow down the detoxification process. So if you have cancer, we're trying to go full-fledged with it. I don't need your healing slowing down. You see that? I don't need more oxygen being deprived of your cells. I need to give you antioxidant. I need to oxygenate your cells. I need to rebuild and revitalize your cells. The only thing that's going to do that is the fruits and the herbs, y'all. So you have to be on an all-fruit diet, because we have to call the body back to hydration, period. So you're going to lose weight. Who cares? Get over it. Okay, you can gain all that weight back once you healed. How are you sick and on your deathbed and worried about your weight? We have to peep the psychological damage that's been done to us. About how much weight you have stage 4 liver cancer. That don't add up, family. Come on now. I don't care if I'm skinny as a toothpick when I'm done. Long as they go check my cells and I don't have cancer no more, hallelujah. Now I can work on gaining my weight back. You see what I'm saying? You can't do the same things that you're doing when you're trying to heal. You have to change the environment. And you guys are not changing y'all environment. Y'all not. And that's the reason why y'all get scared and y'all go back to the doctor and go back to that pseudoscience and pseudo medicine, and then boom, client dead. Dang, what did they do, mama? What did they do, love? Oh, well, before they died, they went back to the hospital. And then we find out the reason. And it's the very thing that y'all came to us in the first place for. It don't make sense. In order to change and want to heal, you have to create that environment. All right, you need an alkaline environment. That means you don't need to be around TVs, music. You don't need to be around phone. If somebody eating meat, they don't need to be around you. You see that? Somebody drinking soda, they don't need to be around you. Huh? You got relationship problems and trying to heal, that's not going to work. You see that? None of these things work because your mind creates your reality. That's your perception. And that's how your cells react to the signal in the environment. So we need to change the environment for the signal. The signal is going to actually potentially tell the cells how to behave, period. So the first thing you do is you have to change your diet, family. For my healers out there, all of my students out there, change their diet. Quit trying to give them an alkaline diet that still have grains in them. No, that's not going to work. Quit trying to give them alkaline diet that still have quinoa in it. No, that's not going to work. We trying to get fast recovery without them being in pain. They need to hydrate. Well, the most hydration on planet Earth is not even water. Guess what it is? It's Yahweh's fruits that he grown from the earth with seeds, period. So get them on all fruit diet, y'all. That's period, an all fruit diet. Now we have to look at the body and see what's the fastest way and the fastest pathways to heal and to cleanse. When you look at the human body, what do you see? You see a whole bunch of cells, 150 trillion cells, and you see two major fluids and you see one electrical current. All right. The two major fluids, if you have the blood. Now, what is the purpose of the blood? The blood, the life is in the blood. All right. According to Christ Yahushua, the life is in the blood. According to science, the life is in the blood. Because guess what's in the blood? Your phytonutrients, your hemoglobin. Your hemoglobin is attached to a oxygen molecule. Your oxygen molecule is how you breathe. That breath in the Hebrew tongue, we call it the Ruach HaKodesh or Neshama. That's how you're breathing. So that can never get acidic. So as we cleansing the blood, we don't even need to worry about the blood. When you change your diet, the blood will cleanse itself, y'all, because it have to maintain its pH balance of 7.4 and 0.5 or you would die within minutes. So we're going to eliminate the blood unless we're dealing with leukemia and we got to build back up that iron phosphate. We're not going to even be paying that much attention to the blood. So what are we going to move over to the nervous system? Of course, you have to cleanse the nervous system, but the nervous system, how getting messages out to each 150 trillion cells in the body. So is we really worried about that? Yes, it's important, but we need to be worried about where sickness is coming from. Anyway, the sickness is coming from systemic blowback. Systemic blowback from what? Being cellular constipated. Well, how were you cellular constipated in the first place? You're eating things that your body cannot break down, which is proteins. Proteins. And when I say proteins, I don't mean the scientific proteins, which they call amino acids or the building blocks of creation. I totally believe in that protein. I'm talking about the protein that this European consciousness construct and pushed on y'all, which is meats and all these heavy barley grains and all these protein bars and all these shiitake mushrooms, things that's going to bulk you up. A gorilla don't eat none of that. And he's the most healthiest primate on the planet and the most muscular. So we have to shed our minds of these European doctrines and lies and concepts, y'all. That's why we sick in the first place. That's why we sick in the first place. So what is the major system that's going to clean metabolic waste? The lymphatic system. Well, guess what governs and runs the lymphatic system? The kidneys. The kidneys. The kidneys are the seat to your ancestors. I've been teaching y'all this for years. Pay attention to kidney filtration. That should be the only thing on your mind. Herbs that's for the kidneys, that's going to tone the kidneys, that's going to get the kidneys up, and that's going to get the kidneys running. Look, this is how important the lymphatic system is. Even when the spleen cleanses itself, inside the spleens, you have a portal and a filter for the blood. Now, after that filter, you have a dumping system. The dumping system, guess what the dumping system dump itself into? The lymphatic system that's inside of the spleen. So even the blood cleanses itself into the lymphatic system. Even the nervous system cleanses itself into the lymphatic system. Every cell in your body cleanses itself into the lymphatic system. Well, if your kidneys are not functioning properly and it's not able to filter the lymphatic system, we call this systemic blowback, or we call it chronic metabolic constipation. You see that? So now your cells are not able to poop because the interstitial fluids that's surrounding each cell in your body is agglomerated. It's stuck. Huh? What's going to be your mucosa? What's going to be the response? Your immune response. It's a mucosa response. Now mucus is going to start setting in. Now you done had all of these blowbacks, and you done your cells done tried to break down the systemic acidosis. So it don't have nowhere to move because the lymphatic system is not moving because the interstitial fluids that's wraps around 50 and the interstitial fluid is a pathway. What is the pathway for? It's for blood to move between the cells and give nutrients to the cells. Then it's for the lymphatic system to move between the cells and to collect the metabolic waste that's killing the cells and get it out by what? The lymph nodes. All right. You have biofilm bacteria inside the lymph nodes. These and macrophages inside the lymph nodes. These macrophages chew and eat up acids. But if the acidosis get to the nodes, but the pathways blocked up, what's going to happen? Because you're not going to stop eating because the Europeans taught you to eat all day. Matter of fact, they even teach you to eat 3 times a day, plus snacks in between. So you're constantly going to be eating and your cells are constantly going to be pooping. But where is all this metabolic waste going? And half the stuff you eating is acidosis and acids, and it's burning anyway. Well, it's not going nowhere because you backed up interstitially. So what do? This sits on top of the cells and just burn the shit out of your cells. It's just, I mean, it is, you in a state of hell. You in a state of the lake of fire. You are burning. You are inflamed on the inside. Inflamed. Now, what's going to happen? You're not going to stop and go on a fast because we wouldn't talk that way. Our minds wouldn't prep that way. We're going to keep eating. We're emotional eaters. This was taught to us in slavery. So now you constantly eating and your cells are constantly pooping, but the lymphatic system is not moving, and that is your sewage system in the body. So what's going to happen? These cells are going to start piling on top of each other. You see that? The clinical term for that is agglomulation. So now we have a cell that's on top of a cell, that's on top of cell that's on top of cell. Remember, all these cells have acids, a glucose blowback burn on top of them, so they start sticking together. Well, what glucose does when it rots out, it crystallizes. So now it gets hard as a rock. They call these tumors. They call these cysts. They call these styes. They call these pimples. They call it eczema. They call it all of these words, y'all. All of these lying words. All it is agglomerations of dead acid cells. Then what it does, it needs to feed. So it sticks itself together because it's a cell. The cell is going to always choose life. It's going to always choose life. The only time it chooses death is called cellular apoptosis. And that's if the body is healthy. Other than that, it's selfish. The cells are selfish. It's going to need salvation. It's going to live. So it's going to borrow on your blood supply. Now your blood is feeding these cells and it gets bigger. Now your tumors are growing. All cancer is agglomerated dead cell tumors. That's all it is. So in order for us to free this up and loosen up this systemic acidosis and this cancer in these tumors, we have to hydrate the body, because what water does, water loosen things up. Okay? Water loosen things up. You see, we had that croaking that build up and that mucosa response when you wake up. What you do, you have to wash your face. You see that? Why you think you need water? You need some type of solvent to brush your teeth, because water break things up. What you think you gargle with water for? It breaks up agglomerations and bacteria. So we need hydration, proper hydration. You can't do that while eating proteins while you're sick. You can't do that while eating bread while you're sick. You can't do that with eating heavy grains. You need fruit. All right. So the things that we need to be paying attention to, my healers, all of my students and the ones I'm teaching and the ones that ain't even acknowledging me, but still eating from this plate, because a lot of y'all do, which is cool. Y'all need to be paying attention to cellular regeneration, opening up them kidneys. Your main function is to open up these people kidneys, get their kidneys filtrating, because once the kidneys open up, the lymphatic system now we can start paying attention to the lymphatic system. We can start moving and breaking up the lymphatic system, we can start freeing the lymphatic system up for the interstitial fluid. The interstitial fluid can start moving. Now the cells are able to get nutrients again from the blood, or able to get oxygen again from the blood, and are able to eliminate their waste through the lymphatic system. So look, kidneys, diet is first. All fruit diet, you can't find no good spring water because these devils are messing up everything. Put you some distilled water and put some key lime juice there. All right, so all fruit diet, and then you're gonna automatically have to be on all water. You shouldn't be drinking nothing else. The only liquid you should be taking in, if you get a juice extractor or a cold press juicer and you're juicing your fruits, we recommend that too. All right. Next thing is kidney filtration. Work on your kidneys. We have to get your kidneys filtering, family. That is the key to healing. period. Point blank, period. You cannot heal without your kidneys or your skin. All right. Focus on these people kidneys, my healers. Focus on them. Focus on them. And a lot of my students have been healing a lot of people because they done figured it out. They finally done listen. Like, okay, it's all in the kidneys. Now, once we get the kidneys filtering, and you know, you can tell if the kidneys filtering by simply doing this. When they get up 6 hours before they go to sleep, they should not have anything to eat nor drink. Okay, then they supposed to go to sleep. When they get up in the morning, before they do anything, even before they brush their teeth, the first thing that they need to be doing is peeing in a glass jar. Once they pee in that glass jar, you take that jar and you let it sit for 12 to 16 hours and you look at the settlement. If you see settlement inside of that urine, they are filtering metabolic waste. This is a good thing. This means you're on your way to healing. You're on your healing path. That's what we're looking for. Now, once they are filtering, now it's time to break up the lymphatic system. A lot of my healers are paying attention to the lymphatic system so much because that's all I talk about, but they don't hear me when I talk about the kidneys. And you can kill somebody like that, going in and loosening up all that lymph and breaking up them lymph nodes, and then all of that mucosa toxicity start moving down, and then the kidney doors are shut. Then what's going to happen? Kidney failure, because you haven't got them filtering yet, but you pulling and you tugging on all them acids. They have to go somewhere. And the only place they can go is through the kidneys and through the skin. You see what I'm saying? So second thing, get the kidneys filtered. All right. Now, if my healers, if y'all want to know the ingredients to the kidneys, it's my intercellular cleanse and my intercellular tincture. These are two different types of herbs compounds. And the reason why I'm using two, because our kidneys are just twice as down. We have the most genetically scarred and messed up kidneys than any other nation on planet Earth. We do, because the kidneys are the seat to our ancestors, and our ancestors been, man, slavery, post-traumatic slave syndrome. A lot of this have a hard time on our adrenal glands, and the adrenal glands or the pump, the power source in the filtering pump system for the kidneys. So the first thing y'all need to do is go to my website. If you want to heal from me, buy the intercellular cleanse. If you got a patient or a client you trying to heal, look at them ingredients. All right, and make up your compound and focus on them. Make sure you got a tincture form and make sure you got a capsule form. Hit it both ways. The tincture form is good because it goes directly into the bloodstream once it goes into the mouth. The capsule form is good to go that do it inside of their stomach, and then the blood capillaries pick it up and distribute it throughout the body. If you look at your kidneys sit, dead center in the middle of your body. The reason why your kidneys sit dead center in the middle of your body is because these are the filtering systems for the entire body, whether it's from the feet on up or from the head on down. The only way to eliminate metabolic waste is through the kidneys or through the thyroid gland, making you sweat and introducing your sweat glands, and you're sweating it out. These are the only way you can get rid of it. You can't get rid of all this metabolic toxic waste through the colon. None of it comes through the anus, and not all of it does. So kidney filtration, work on that. Instead of being worried, instead of blowing up phones, instead of running back to these doctors, make sure that you're filtering. All right. Now, once you're filtering through them kidneys and them kidneys are good, let's focus on the lymphatic system. This one we can start pulling. Get the plantain leaf, get the cleavers leaves, get the per di arco, the real astringent herbs that's going to go in, it's going to pull and break up things, because we have an elimination pathway now. We have a pathway where all of this systemic acidosis can go through. All right. So now it's start time to tug on the lymphatic system. This is my lymphatic stem capsules, my lymphatic stem, teacher, and my lymphatic stem tonic. These things are good. And each one of them are different herbs. One are actually from the lymph nodes. And the reason why, because the lymph nodes are very, very vital and important. So quit having them y'all lymph nodes to biopsy them or get y'all surgery when y'all have this line ass name, just cancer, which don't even exist. It's the body trying to heal itself. And then they take off your lymph nodes. Now I don't have a pathway to cleanse you and heal you through. Quit letting them take your lymph nodes. You need your lymph nodes to cleanse, because guess what's inside the lymph nodes, family? Macrophages and a lot of bile bifidum bacteria, which is in my 3 bitters. That's why the 3 bitters are so good, and the 3 bitters have been healing everything, is because all the things that you truly need to heal are inside of those. But you can't just buy 3 bitters and expect yourself to heal from stage 4 cancer. This is a process. It took you 30 years to get that cancer. So it may take you up to 6 months to get rid of it. Hell, I know a person that took him 2 years for us to fully heal him. You see that sometimes it takes a long time because you took a long time getting sick. So don't pop up at Yahki and just think Yahki gonna fix you up in 30 days. Yes, we have a lot of cases like that. We had a breast cancer case like that. We had a liver cancer case like that. We had a gallbladder cancer case like that. You see that we had a tumor on somebody's brain that we got out within 45 days, but that's not everybody. But that don't mean that you're not healing or that you're not finna be healed. You see that? How you took all that patience to get yourself sick, you're going to need that much patience and that much energy to heal yourself, y'all, period. So we got the first thing is the diet, all fruit diet, alkaline diet, the cooling diet, the bringing the electrolytes. Because remember what acids does, acids bind things and it neutralizes things. It's called an ionic environment. Anionic environment. If you into any type of biochemistry, which I suggest any of my healers, anybody that I'm teaching, you have to get into biochemistry. When you look at an anionic environment and you look at what that means, that is when the electron actually gets sought out by the proton, and then when a proton, which is your protein, or this is more of your acid side of chemistry, hit that electron, which is your electrolyte, it neutralizes it, meaning that the electrolytes will no longer be effective, y'all. It will no longer be effective. So we need to over electrolyte your body. Okay. So we focus in on diet. So, because diet is hydration, that's what electrolytes are. That's the important thing inside of water. Water wouldn't be nothing without electrolytes. Period. Period at all. You just flush it. You flushing, you're not mineralizing. So once you get that under check, and we got the fruit diet, you have that in your mindset. Kidneys, focus on kidney filtration, intercellular cleanse, focus on those. We have to get the kidneys filtration. Once you check and you look and you see that you filtering, this is not celebration time. This is a good thing, but this is not celebration time. Now it's time to get the lymphatic system moving. Well, while the lymphatic system moving, we need to be bringing all the bacteria and the good macrophages as a part of the immunological system. We need to restore that inside the lymph nodes, because the lymph nodes is going to further break down the acidosis. And then once the lymph nodes further break down this acidosis, your lymphocytes, which is the lymphatic fluid, is called lymphocytes. Lymphocytes, once these acids are break down, the lymphocytes that take them, it's going to take them to each lymph node. By the time they get to your kidneys, it's virtually nothing. So you can just piss it on out. Now you peeing metabolic waste. You see that? Your pee should always be slightly acidic, y'all. Your pee should always be slightly acidic. If your pee is not slightly acidic, that means your kidneys are not filtering properly. Your pee should never be clear. Only time your pee should be clear is right after you get done drinking water. Your pee should never be clear, because that means your kidneys are not functioning properly. Your pee never have bubbles in them, because that means you have too many proteins inside of your kidneys. The best way to figure this out, y'all, for all of my healers or for the people that want to keep track of their own healing. But look, we literally have thousands of people on our herbs at one time, so I can't get to everybody at one time. Y'all see right now, I'm in Cali as we speak. You see what I'm saying? So I don't always have time. I don't always have time to be talking to everybody, and that's the reason why we have consultation fees. You see what I'm saying? But what y'all can do is always hit up the clinic. Make sure y'all messaging them. It take a little while, but we get back to people on the website. Do we respond to inboxes? No, we don't. We do not respond to Facebook inboxes. Don't. We do not respond to the emails. We respond directly by the website. Now, it might send it to your email, but we're inside the portal. So go inside the website and chat us that way, and we always get back to you. Anybody is talking about they've been trying to talk to me for months, you ain't did that, period. Anybody been saying they've been trying to get in contact and sign up to the website, you ain't followed the protocols and the instructions on what to do, which is to use your government name and give me a readable signature. Only the people that haven't done that is the ones complaining. Do that, and then we can wrap. All right? Now, let's get back to the biobifidum bacteria, and let's get back to the macrophages. These are the most important things you need, but these things live inside the lymph nodes. So if you so-called have cancer, and this one I'm going to tell you, if it was me, all right, because legally wise, I can't tell you what to do. But if it was me, I'm not finna let them take my only way of cleansing my cancer out. And then I'm going to come to you and expect you to clean me in several days. You done let them jack your body up already. So this is going to take a while, because we have to drain and cleanse through other avenues of the body. You see what I'm saying? So remember, diet, alkaline diet, an all fruit diet. All right. Next thing, make sure that the kidneys are filtrating. If you need herbs on your kidney filtration, go on my website, look at my Look at my intercellular cleanse. Start off with them ingredients right there. Then once you bring the class up in the fall, I'll make sure I'm breaking down even more herbs, but start off small. The simpler the better. Healing is simplistic. Don't start off being complicated because you'll end up killing somebody. All right. Next thing after that, we need to be working to tugging on that lymphatic system. All right. Tugging. This is where my lymphatic sweeps come in at. My lymphatic tonics come in at. My lymphatic tonic tinctures come in at. All right. Now, while you're doing all of this, you have to cleanse the immunological system. 85% of your immunological system is inside of your belly. You have to be on the parasite elimination because that is my stomach. That's my stomach mover, and that gets rid of the flukes and the funguses. You have to get that out of the body. Now, if it's way worse than that, then you have to get on my GI super mover, which is gonna really move you because you have to remove something that's in that stomach. Look, Dr. Sabian said, in order to heal you from AIDS, I have to remove something from the stomach first. He just didn't tell you what it was. It's a mucosa plaque buildup by way of lymphatic and all the lymphatic lymph nodes that's inside of your gut area. That have to be cleansed because you have to start doing what? Absorbing, utilizing, then property elimination. But the first thing first is digestive. You have to get the digestive system together. All these things are going to be going simultaneously. You should always be on a stomach move the whole time you're on a protocol. Anytime I write a protocol, you're going to always see kidneys, you're going to always see digestive, and you're going to always see lymphatic system. I don't care what I give you, you're going to always see brain and nerve. Always see brain and nerve and the adrenals because the adrenal sits on top of the kidneys, and we have to turn the autonomic nervous system on. All right? All right, so healers, what I say first? Food, diet. What did I say second? Kidneys. All right? What did I say third? Lymphatic system. All right. What did I say that's supposed to be going on through all out the healing? Digestive, so your adrenal glands and your glandular highway. You should have them all throughout the cleansing. That never stop. Ever stop. Because you have to change these glandular highways in the body because the glands is what makes the chemical processes in the body. All right. What's gonna stop you from healing? Your diet. People probably don't be taking the herbs. Well, sometimes it be them three bitters. Them three bitters, boy, be killing people. And I don't mean killing like they really die. I mean killing them as in a metaphor, meaning they be breaking them down. It's too strong for them. All right. So the three bitters, I know that's hard to take, but they're very, very good healers, y'all. I mean, that three bitters done healed damn near everything. But let's get back to the topic at hand, though. So your main focus is going to be those things. Now, you have to maintain the diet. You have to. So what I want to do is I want to show y'all my instruction sheet because a lot of y'all act like y'all don't know how to take the herbs when a protocol come with the herbs and the instruction is all the instructions are on the website. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know why it's so complicated for y'all. My mindset worked very different. So I'm not gonna blame y'all for it, but I mean it's all there. The protocol, even the protocol tell you when to take your herbs, when not, tell you what to take, how to take it. I mean, it's all there. Everybody is too much. Not too much. It wasn't too much when you were eating all that food and drinking all that alcohol and smoking all those cigarettes. That wasn't too much. So now all of a sudden you healing. Now it's too much to take for you. It looked like it's a lot. We are so much in a genetic decline when it comes to civilization, y'all. We are dying off fast and we're getting weaker and weaker. I mean, the genetic weakness upon us is crazy. You need all the herbs to heal. Folks don't do it no more. Just changing your diet won't heal you no more. It won't. You need botanicals. You need Yahweh herbs. You need them curcumins, them flavins. You need them and you need all the healing modalities that's inside of these herbs. And it's all throughout scriptures that the herbs is for the healing of the nation, y'all. I mean, and it's true. Look how many people we done healed. I mean, hundreds and hundreds, y'all. It's mind-blowing. Baruch Hashem, Yahweh, all praise to Yahweh for it, but it just will blow your mind when you really, really set up a protocol and you set up a strategy for healing. A lot of you herbalists are just doing shit, doing what y'all hear and Googling and stuff. Y'all are gonna kill people. Like, you gotta have a strategy. Know what you healing. Know how to tug on the lymphatic system. Know that the kidneys need to filter first. Know that they need an alkaline diet. You see what I'm saying? This is people's lives here. We can't play with that. We can't play with that. And then y'all that's spending all this money. Don't spend all this money and then have the faith and then start lacking the faith when you don't see the healing come fast. It ain't gonna come fast. That is for others, but some other people got constitutions. Other people have good constitutions. And what these constitutions mean, if you look into the irises, you see that they had real strong genetics and their ancestors were there. So it's easy for them to bounce back real quick. That's not so for a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? That's not so. So we just know healing comes with time. This is not an overnight thing, family. It's not at all. Make sure that your kidneys are filtrating. Make sure that you're being a strong individual and you're staying on them fruits. Make sure that you're taking them herbs. All of my herbs can be taken together, y'all. You see that? All of my herbs. You message. Lovely Pearl. I just told the whole world I don't respond back to inboxes. Period. It's too many of them. I got thousands of people in my inbox. I will not do that. If you want to talk to me, jump on the website, www.yahkiawaken.com. Sign up as a member. Once you approve, holler at me through that chat. That's the only way to get in contact with me. Now, maybe a day where I'm feeling good and stuff and I ain't got nothing to do for real, which I always have something to do. If I got a free extra minutes, I go through my inbox and I check and I talk to people. I go through my Instagram inbox and check and talk to people. I go through my Twitter and talk to people. But I don't have time for that all day. I'm healing the world, traveling and healing. So if you don't follow my instructions, we won't talk. So them are my instructions again, y'all. You want to rap with me? Hit up my website. Can we eat mushrooms? Not if you healing. Not if you healing. All right. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. That was my message. Now, if anybody got any questions, I know we were supposed to be going over that stuff that I was talking about last Tuesday, but it's so many people that's been hitting up the staff and that's just scared and back at the doctors and stuff. And I just need to encourage y'all. The healing is taking place. The very thing that brought you to me is the reason why you shouldn't be going back there. Saying live testimonies are real. I see them. Do you realize all of the things that we're doing is by word of mouth? Y'all know that, right? The healing is going forth so powerful. Yahweh is using this ministry to heal people so powerfully that we don't even have to promote for real. Like literally, I mean, I might post some things on Facebook and do a video, but I haven't paid no advertising for my herbs and none of that. And we're healing thousands, hundreds and hundreds of shipping of packages go to the post office every week. That's real healing. That's real healing. When you don't have to pay for people to come to you. People are coming to you because the work is real. The testimony is real. The herbs are working. The same reason why you come to me. So if you come to Yahki Awaken Eye of Lotus Botanicals Health Club, know that you finna have to be in this to win it. Know that a lot of your energy is finna have to go into your healing. Know that you have to change your environment. Know that you finna have to be on an all fruit diet because that's what I recommend. Now, during the rebuilding and revitalizing process, I allow you to eat Dr. Sabi's like things like that, what he recommended, which is quinoa, kamut, and all of that. But when you sick, you're not. Why is you worried about grains and stuff like that? Because remember, these things are slightly acidic. Even though that it leaves an alkaline ash, it goes in acid. And that's another thing we have to talk about, how the digestive processing work. Some things you can eat will go in acid. And then once your cells break it down, it will leave an alkaline or electrolyte ash behind it. Some things you can eat that goes in alkaline, but once your body break it down, then when you check that ash, that burnt ash on it, it will be acid. You see that? So the safest way to keep this and to keep your body hydrated and to keep them electrolytes up is an all fruit diet. All fruit diet. All fruit diet. So if y'all understood everything I was talking about so far, talk some nines, and then we can keep it pushing and we can talk about some other things. But yeah, stay encouraged, family. Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Healing is on the way. Stay encouraged. And just realize you spent your whole life getting yourself sick. So you're going to have to spend a lot of the time getting yourself back healed. These things don't happen overnight. They don't happen overnight at all, family. And your main important thing is kidney filtration. Kidneys, y'all. Kidneys. One of my most favorite persons that I've been teaching. He's catching on. I mean, very quick. Been healing too. Is my boy Nasi Mikha'el. Mikha'el. He got the concept. He got it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people is just not getting it. But Mikha'el on here. Mikha'el, if you on here, say something, brother. Mikha'el on here, like, you know, it's a few students on here that got it. They getting their healing cases up. You see what I'm saying? Because they realize what it is. Kidney filtration is the key to healing, y'all. Once you open up them kidneys and you get that lymphatic system moving, everything starts eliminating. Now you start healing. You start seeing the healing from there. There you go. Now I see Mikha'el up in oil. Yes. It's Saranda on here. Saranda is another student that's been healing very, very good. She's been healing people on up. If you on here around this, go on, pull up in the building. You know what I'm saying? We building a healing web, y'all. We building a healing web. Like, I can't do this by myself. It needs to be millions of us because all of us is sick. Well, all of y'all is sick. But if y'all sick, I'm a part of y'all that make me sick too. So that's why I need to help get y'all healed. You see what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing to see how people taking healing in their own hands. But y'all gotta quit letting these doctors scare y'all. Y'all gotta get up under. Y'all gotta get from up under these cultural oppressive word sorceries that they put on you straight up. Because you realize all cancer mean is cellular death. If you look up what cancer is, it's mutating cells that's going to die. That's everything. Your body do it. You know how many cells die in your body a day? Millions and millions and millions. Since I've been here, millions of my cells inside of my digestive system, especially in my serotonin cells, they have died and new cells that came in. You see that? I'm either going to sweat them out, or I'm going to go use the bathroom and they're going to come out that way, or I'm going to urinate, they're going to come out that way by way of my kidneys. So we have to get away from these scary words they be using. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't. It don't. Once you start looking up the symptoms. So no, we don't cure the names of their diseases, but we do reverse and we heal. All of them symptoms are healed. We get down to the root problems, and we definitely have done that plenty of times, hundreds of times. We have hundreds of proof and all of that. All right. So I will start answering questions though, but my bad. I know we're supposed to be doing something different today, but I just really wanted to talk to y'all about that. Y'all stay encouraged, y'all. Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. And yes, I know it's painful. I know you're going through things. I know that these lying ass heathens done told y'all that it can't be reversed. I know that they trying to take all of y'all money. I know that they burning y'all alive with these chemotherapy and with this fucking dead radiation they giving y'all. And forget my language, y'all. It just pisses me off the things that they do to y'all. So I get it. I get that your whole life you thought that a person in a white coat with some ear tongues around his neck was your Lord and Savior, but he's not. You know, and half of it ain't even a fault. It's the system that taught them, you know, through Bill Gates and through Bill Gates and through the Rockefeller Foundation and all of these fake Jewish boys over there. They the one who set up all these hospitals and set up all these pharmaceutical companies. Their intentions are not to heal you at all. A patient cured is not a patient at all. You're no longer a consumer. So they think it's money, 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 money. It's all they want. You have to get out of that mindset. So when you go to the doctor, automatically having your mind that a 2-3 is gonna be there. They finna tell you some bull-ish, and then they're gonna offer you something where you have to pay. And look, you have to keep paying. You have to keep paying. I want y'all to do this. Ask them, do they got any type of medicine where you just take one regimen and you don't have to come back? You would never hear that because they don't work that way. You see that? You don't have to keep coming back to us, period. Now, you might have to get a few packages, but once you healed, you healed. Notice with this doctor, it's an ongoing thing. They wanted to do a 12-step program and all that other bull crap. That's not true healing. They are suppressing symptoms, and they get you through word sorcery by labeling your body trying to heal itself. They label the symptoms of that, and they call it all these fearful disease names. And then for decades now, they tell you that it's uncurable. For decades now, they show you death on TV. They show you the bad results if you don't come to them, which is all the result of death. And then they put that inside you. It's called mental programming, MK Ultra. And this program you, so the moment you get sick and they say cancer, your whole environment changed. Your cells now have been tuned and programmed so much that when you hear that name, you just automatically give your life to them. All right, we need chemotherapy. I'm going to let them do surgery. I'm going to let them take pieces of my bones, all types of crazy nonsense. If the body was made for surgery, he would have gave your body a damn zipper when Yahweh created. It would have been created. It would have a zipper on it. Have a zipper on it. It would. You see what I'm saying? So we truly, truly have to get out of this mindset, y'all, because it's killing us. It's killing us. Yep, money and medicine, Poppy Shoes. You sure right about that. Money and medicine. Money and medicine. All right, so we good? Can we start answering questions? What y'all got going on? Holla at me. All right, I'm gonna start off here with Jalen. Jalen said intercellular cleanse to get the kidneys filtering, then to make the then make the lymph and get bifidobacteria. Yes, exactly. You can do the bifidobacteria while you're healing. That's my 3 bitters, and that's why in my week 1 and 2 protocols I have the 3 bitters. Notice what I have in my week 1 and 2 protocols. I'm gonna give you the 4 foundation points inside them. On a most definitely bacteria back in your body. We're going to pay attention to kidney filtration. We're going to start loosening up your lymphatic system. We're going to bring your autonomic nervous system back online, and then we're going to pay attention to your glandular highway. So if you actually go on the website and you look and see what comes with week 1 and 2, these are things that get the process going. Then as we go on throughout the weeks, everything else start picking up and start healing up. Hand me my smooth. So yes, you sure right, Jalen. Good job, my brother. Let's start healing, Jalen. We gotta start healing our people out here. And I just love all of y'all just learning and going out and healing. Like, we straight changing the world, y'all. We are truly changing the world. What we doing is, look, this government ain't never seen this scale doing. Everybody's into healing. Everybody's into herbs. Everybody taking sea moss. Everybody doing something to do with consciousness. This is fucking them up. They don't even know how to take it, and I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, who else we got? All right, this is Felton Judah Houston. It says, what kind of herbs you have that I can take regularly to stay healthy and to stay virus free? We got my adult all-purpose vitamins. We got my sea moss, my raw purple sea moss. We got black sea or my triphosphate. We got my iron phosphate. We got my brain and we got my brain Vitamax. I mean, there's so many things that you can take without being sick, just maintaining your body at homeostasis level. So it's a lot of things on there, family. You just got to go through their website. I know my website big and broad and vast, but the reason why I got so much information and so many herbs on there because there's so many issues. What kind is it? Berries. Got the berry smoothie, y'all. Antioxidants. All right, who else we got? Hold on, y'all. Y'all asking so many questions. I done lost my spot. What did it say? My bad, y'all, if I'm skipping people. There's so many questions coming in. It says, my 11-year-old stepson had open heart surgery yesterday. Please help us. His dad and I, to this last time he goes through this, under the knife. Yes, most definitely, because especially if his adrenals down, you don't want all of them anesthetics going to him to put him to sleep, because these are neurotoxins. What you truly need to be on is you need to be strengthening and toning that heart. I have something called the cardio tick, the cardiovascular kit. It's $300. Get that. I mean, this will change his life in major ways. It will cleanse his heart. It will tone and strengthen them chambers inside of his heart, and to make sure that blood is flowing through that heart good. We cleaning up the blood. We getting that pressure right, and we truly tuning the heart and everything that the heart got to do with. But guess what the heart is in correlations with? The kidneys. The heart and the kidneys. The heart, adrenal, kidneys, the thyroids, your 4 working systems. These are your 4 pairs. You see that? So most definitely, what I suggest to Mika Holmes is you go on there and you get the cardiovascular kit. That'll be very good for him. Very good for him. And may the Most High be with him, and may he recover well. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. The blessings of Abraham be upon you and your household, sister. So yeah, keen to get on the website and get that cardiovascular kit. And that's totally dealing with the heart, dealing with the blood, and dealing with the kidneys. All right, who else we got? Eurus Patterson said, can you heal varicose veins? Varicose veins is nothing but calcium elimination. That means calcium is not being utilized inside of your body right. That's all it is. So whenever you're dealing with that varicose veins, you have to deal with the parathyroid. You got to go after that parathyroid. What you should get is my parathyroid tincture, and you need to get my calcium triphosphate tincture and capsules. The parathyroid tincture and the calcium triphosphate tincture and capsules. And go on an all-fruit diet. Just go on an all-fruit diet. Cleanse out your system. Cleanse that system out. And then once, because remember what we're dealing with. We always dealing with digestion. All right? Digestion, utilization, and elimination. And you're not utilizing your calcium right. You're not utilizing your calcium. So you need to be looking out for your parathyroid, your parathyroid. Your parathyroids are these 2 little glands that sits on the thyroids. All right, so we need to get them up and running and up and moving. Check your parathyroid, check your basal temperature, get a thermometer and put it up under each. Remember, you're a bilateral person. So it's 2 sides to you. Your blood pressure will always be different on your left arm than your right arm. your kidneys. Why you think there's 2 of everything for real? Because you are literally you're a bilateral person. So what you should do is check your basal temperature, and this will tell you that what your thyroid and your parathyroid is doing. Get you a thermometer, put it under each arms. You should be looking roughly at 97 degrees Fahrenheit. That's where it's supposed to be at. Anything lower or higher, you either hyper or you hypo, and then we can go from there. But you need calcium. That's all that is. Whenever you see varicose veins, that means you're lacking calcium. You're not utilizing it properly. You bought me a salad? Kale salad. Oh, I pray. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Let me see that. Dang, y'all look what I got. She went to this place called Vegans. You know, like vegans, but it's called Vegans. I don't know why they did it, but hey. All right. It says, which are the right fruit during all fruit healing? So if you go to my website, go to my Eat to Live page. On my Eat to Live page, I actually have the fruit chart. I have the astringents, I have the oxygenators, and then I have the rebuilders. It's on there. But your main important fruit will be grapes with seeds. That is your main important fruit. If you can find them, I highly, 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 highly recommend that. And my book collection will be back up next Friday, y'all, because a lot of people been hitting me up asking where did my book collection go. I just wanted. It's been a lot of books that got a lot of stuff that's been making y'all go off. It's a lot of books that's been having a lot of people basically. They be focused too much on the chemistry side and not focused on the love and healing side. So I had to take them off because they have you going off. You end up being a mad scientist thinking too much about healing. Remember, healing is simple. But grapes, brother. Your rebuilders will be your melons. Always eat your melon alone though. Watermelon, your honeydew melon and stuff like that. We just had a big old watermelon yesterday. I tore that thing up. Very, very good to rebuild. You see what I'm saying? And then your berries are your oxygenators. So grapes, berries, and melons are perfectly fine. I remember somebody asked a question about apples too. Apples are very good. Just make sure you buy them freshly picked off the tree without being treated, because it's a wax coat on there that turns to plastic, and this stuff got a lot of chemicals in there that's killing us, y'all, and it leaches off something called lectins in your body that's literally destroying your bile ducts and your bile wall. I hope I was able to answer that. Morteza, Rosia. Who else we got? Christian Mims, Mocha Java. If you go on his site, he has a list of all fruit. That's right, Christians. What I'm talking about, Queen. All right, Matthew, vitamin 12. My account is low. Vitamin B12, melons, melon yttrium. What brings vitamin B12 in is your yttrium. Melons. You need to go on a melon fast. Eat nothing but melons and get your yttrium game up. And my three bitters is full of yttrium. Yttrium is what's going to bring that B12 into play. Yttrium and selenium. These are the things that brings B12 in. But melons, yeah, particularly watermelon. But watch out, because that watermelon had them kidneys hurting, boy. Them kidneys get the filtering on you for real. Say, which herb strengthens the bladder? You need diuretics. Nettle, stingy nettle is a diuretic. Burdock root is a diuretic. Prickly ash bark is a diuretic. White willow bark is a diuretic. Slippery elm is a diuretic. Marshmallow root is a diuretic. Juniper berries is a diuretic. That's what you need to strengthen the bladder. You need to strengthen, and then you have to tone them. These things are what we call tonics, and you tone them. Only way you're going to be able to tone any type of tissue inside your body is through calcium. Calcium triphosphate. Get the 3 bitters. I mean, but for real, the herbs I just mentioned is very good, and all of them herbs is in my all adult all-purpose vitamins. So things like that. There's many different ways to go after and strengthen and tone and rebuild, y'all. And then my 4 elements. Them 4 elements are amazing. The phosphates and the iodine, the bromine, and the carbonates. Some things are very, very good as well. Very good. Very good. What else we got? Hold on. It says, when will you be starting herb classes? We were shooting for September, but I'm doing this documentary and we opening up a clinic. So, you know what I'm saying? I hope it's going to be sometime in the fall. I just don't know when, and I don't want to promise y'all something and then it don't come to pass, because I be so busy. I don't think y'all understand how busy y'all got me. It's y'all fault. So sometime in the fall, Y'all better do it. Y'all see what Nasi Mikha'el did? That brother jumped on the highway and just came, boy. Blew my mind. Hey, he just came. I finally got back in touch with him. He was already 6 hours in. He like, man, I'm gonna be pulling up in Missouri. All praise it. All praise it. It says, is the healing center opening any time in the near future? I just got off the phone with elder about the healing center. Just literally got off the phone with him, about 2-3 hours ago. It's coming. We in the first. We're gonna clinic open. Then from there, we're gonna have a healing center. It just takes so much to get that stuff open and running. So what I was thinking is we're gonna open a clinic and then we can just like get a house and Airbnb, so we can just do spiritual retreat healings and stuff like that. Where y'all, until the healing center get completely open, y'all can just come by and visit me. Come down for a couple weeks. I take care of y'all. I got a full staff. We'll make something happen. All right. But a lot of things are kicking off this year. We're just trying to get everything there. It's so much stuff that need to be done in Israel, and there's not enough people doing it. So that's why I'm trying to teach all of y'all to heal. That way Yahki ain't got to be so busy getting, I still got family, wives, and everything. But I be getting pulled in so many different directions. And I'm not complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? This is the gift Yahweh have gave to me. And, I'm walking fully in my purpose. What else we got here? Can you reverse dementia? Yeah, we reverse that all the time. My mom, that MS. There's really no difference between multiple sclerosis and dementia. There's really no difference. It's all a nervous system thing, and it's all a metabolic nervous system thing, and it's all chemical processes in the brain. If you cleanse that lymphatic system, remember the lymphatic system is the lymphatic system of the brain. So you have the lymphatic system, which is your body, where you have something called the lymphatic system, which is your neck, where the ganglion nerve at on up. All you have to do is cleanse that. The only way, though, because remember, your brain is directly connected to your transverse colon. You have to go after that gut. You hear me? Just said that is very, very important. So she most definitely need my brain and nervous system kit. Go on my website, my brain and nervous system kit, all fruit diet. She need to be eating nothing but berries. Berries. You can mix some grapes in every now and then just to get that slight tug on them kidneys. We got YG. What can you do for PPP? I don't even know what PPP is. Break that down to me, brother. You see that too? I don't act like I know it all. I don't know what that stands for. All right. Been taking herbs capsules. When I get done, I'll jump right into the 3 bitters. Yeah, but what I think you should do, Antonio, just do them all together. Do them all together, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Do them all together. Now, if it's too strong for you, back up a little taste. But you know what I'm saying? Go full force ahead into it. Go full force ahead into it. How the herbs been treating you? How your digestive system moving? How are you feeling, brother? How are you feeling? What does one start with congestive heart failure? The cardiovascular kit. Get on them hawthorn berries. Them hawthorn berries, them juniper berries, very good for the heart. The bugleweed is very, very good for the heart. The blessed thistle is very, very good for the heart. All these things are inside of them kits. Them are very, very, very good. Very, very good for you. Coco for life, my sister. Shalom, shalom, sister. I ain't seen you on her in a while. You send me an email. Coco for life. You have to go on the website, sister. Go on the website, sign up, and message me through there. What else we got? I need to make a trip. I'm not dying from cancer like my sister. I'm not dying from cancer like my sister, nor diabetes like my parents. Come make a trip. Pull up on me. Pull up. I'm taking. I don't know where is it. Man, they be asking so many questions so fast. Okay, here we go. I'm taking iron, greens, and etc. It's still borderline acceptable. Is you taking my iron phosphate? You taking my iron phosphate, and what are you taking? If you taking my iron phosphate, what are you taking it for? And I'll let you know. As long as you're not trying to heal from a chronic cationic environment, which is like cancer, HIV, AIDS, and herpes and stuff like that, you are all good. You know what I'm saying? If you dealing with like a little bit of anemia, you can still have your greens. You know what I'm saying? But if you dealing with something that got you down and you can potentially be dead in a few months, and don't even play around with it, go all fruit. What can you use to cleanse your lymphatic system? Go on the website and get my lymphatic kit. Get my lymphatic tonic, get my lymphatic tincture, and get my lymphatic capsules. But you better not go after the lymphatic system without opening up them kidneys, because you can kill yourself. Because all the metabolic waste is gonna rush them kidneys. And if them kidneys go down, both of them, you ain't gonna live, because the kidneys filter the blood, the kidneys filter the metabolic waste in through the lymphatic system, and the kidneys actually releases your electrolytes. You can't live without those. So y'all, man, that's why I've been trying to tell these healers, quit going after the lymphatic system without opening up them kidneys for filtration. Y'all gonna kill some people and y'all gonna be locked up. Y'all better watch that. Y'all better watch that. All right, y'all. That's enough for today. I love y'all indeed in the truth. If y'all got some understanding, overstanding, and understanding on everything we talked about today, y'all type in some nines for me, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully next Tuesday we can go and get that lesson that was supposed to be done. It was people hitting up my staff, the staff hitting me up. I can't even get nothing done because people are scared. And which, by all means, you know, I'm not knocking y'all for that. I get it. But it's like that very feeling that brought you to us, or that bring you to other healers, that brought you to Dr. Savy, that brought you to Patrick Dowles, that brought you to Pamela Greer that's in Atlanta, that bring you to Mikha'el, that same spirit and energy that brought you to there and that got you conscious and away from mindless doctors. Keep that. Keep that. Don't let that go, because that's that energy you're gonna need to truly heal. It takes a lot of energy, y'all, to heal the human body. Period. Point blank. Period. All right. So all right. I see y'all got some understanding. I love y'all indeed in the truth, family. I'm here for y'all. And it's a whole people that's here for y'all. We raising up righteous kings and righteous healers in this earth and righteous queens in this earth, y'all. So I mean, what we doing is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And why I say we, because all of us are healers and all of us are learning. What we doing is very, very amazing. Find your purpose and walk in it, family. All right, most high will, and I'll talk to y'all soon.